Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Sunday, September 7th, 2024. I am back with another episode. Hold on. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. I don't know what's going on with this light. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, my bad. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Today is still Sunday, September 8th, 2024. And I really appreciate everything y'all do for this channel, for hanging in there with me when I go off on a rant. And just everything, I'm grateful, right? But deeply disturbed at the moment. Deeply disturbed at the moment, and not about nothing that's going on in my life at the moment. But I'm not safe. The same thing that happening to y'all, the same thing that happening to these people I'm about to talk about, could happen to me. I was cleaning out my truck, getting ready for work tomorrow, right? And this is not the first time this has happened to me. And I didn't tell y'all about something happened the other morning. I was on my way to work, right? Sometimes I park my truck by where I live. And I was cleaning out my truck, and I went to put some in the dumpster. This is the second time this has happened. I'm not saying it's the second time that they do this. It's the second time it happened to me. When I opened the dumpster to put the trash in the dumpster, I just dumped it in there, and the dude jumped up. Hey, hey, hey! I did the Fred Sanford. Oh, I'm coming to join you, Lizzie. I dumped a little trash in there. I didn't think to look over in there. I'm just dumping trash, you know what I mean? And dude jumped up, hollering, screaming, hey man, hey, I'm in here asleep. I was like, damn, that's the second time. That didn't happen. Now the first time I ain't dumped no trash in there, I happened to look in there first and saw the dude laying there. This time I just dumped it off in there, I wasn't thinking, it's early in the morning, I'm ready to go. He jumped up out that bitch, like, man, hey man, I live here. What you doing? I'm like, it's a dumpster. But he was like, man, you dumping trash in my crib. I live here. I'm like, damn, this can't be happening. The richest country in the world, supposedly, and a man sleeping in a dumpster. And y'all might say, some of y'all self-righteous, ain't never did nothing wrong, never made a mistake type people. Well, big boy, a man don't work, a man don't eat. He need to be out of it. He made choices, just that and other, right? But yet y'all will sit by and watch illegal immigrants come across the border and turn around and vote for the people that are allowing it to happen. Illegal immigrants will come across the border, get put up in nice places to sleep, to live, thousands of dollars cash, thousands of dollars in food stamps, and y'all will continue to vote for the people that allow that to happen. And then I tell you about an American that's laying off in a dumpster and screaming at me because I dumped trash where trash is supposed to be. He's screaming at me like I done dumped trash in his house, because it was his house. And a lot of y'all have talked shit about him, about how lazy he is, or he a drug addict, this, that, he need to get his shit together, he need to do this and that other, but you'll vote for the people that will give the same money that they can help him with to people that don't even belong here. This can't be happening. The other morning I go out, inspect my truck, getting ready for work, and I go to the back of the trailer and the door is open. I don't park a loaded trailer at my house, right? I'm always empty. So I'm like, I ain't worried about them stealing them, but I'm like, why is the trailer open? Maybe they thought someone was in there and they looking to see, did I have something that they can steal, right? Because there's a lot of homeless people come through the area. Nice neighborhood. See, once upon a time, homeless people used to be in the slums and the ghettos or whatever. Now you got homeless people out in the nice neighborhoods, hanging out on the corner in the shopping centers, Walmart. I'm right here now, I ain't gonna show you the pictures of them. I'm parked outside of Walmart, Verizon, Family Care, gas station, Lowe's, Panda Express, Zaxby's, and homeless people everywhere. Once upon a time, this ain't what homeless people would be. So I opened my trailer. The rest of it was already cracked open, which I when I park, I have a closed lock. Not locked with a lock, but just closed. So I go out there this morning, not this morning, but the other morning, I walked around the trailer, and the door was open. I'm like, man, I know damn well they ain't open. I ain't worried about, because ain't nothing here to steal. It's empty. I go to close the door, somebody scream again, hey, I'm in here. I open the door, it's a man and a woman, and it's two of them. And they're asleep in my trailer. And they're gonna tell me, we normally be gone before you get out here. You going in early this morning? They know my schedule. They told me it was a man and a woman sleeping in the back of my empty trailer. They sleep, I guess they sleep there every night, what have you. We normally be out of here before you go to work. That's what they told me. We ain't mean no harm, man. We just trying to find somewhere to sleep out the weather, out the elements, what have you. We ain't mean no harm. I said, you know what, man? I ain't got no problem with it. I'm normally empty anyway. It ain't hurting. Knock yourself out. So I check from now on. So every morning now I check to make sure ain't nobody back there asleep before I pull off. And if they are asleep, I ain't finna go off on them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I gotta go, what have you. Sometimes I go in earlier than others, depending on if we busy. But you know how we've been so slow, not working, stuff like that. My trailers have been sitting there. So they got room and board, some shipping containers. Some people take them things and make homes out of them anyway. So now the homeless people in my neighborhood, they were sleeping in my trailer. I didn't know it. And they be gone before, they done pinpointed my schedule what time I go to work. Which I don't have a set time, but I normally go around the same time every morning. They know all that. See, when you homeless or whatever, you out here in the world, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. You'll figure it out once you out here long enough, what you need to do to survive. Them people have picked up on what time I go to work. So they know what time, they ain't got no alarm clock because there ain't no power in the trailer. They knew what time to get up. He'll be out here in a minute going to work. It just so happened I went in earlier than normal and I caught him in there asleep. This can't be happening. Not in my country. Not in America. All these taxes I pay, all these taxes you pay, and we got people around here need help and can't get it. But you helping people coming from all around the world, where the hell they coming from? And then they coming in here terrorizing, and you helping them? You helping them. This can't be happening. You got people going to the grocery store. This has happened before. It didn't happen to me, but I'm seeing it happen more often. You in line checking out, and people putting stuff back at Walmart. I'm nosing there like, damn, you put a lot. I wanted to, if it would have been a few items, I would have helped, here, go get that. Shit, they had to put damn near everything in the basket bag. I went to Walmart the other day. Spent $150, which I thought I was doing something. I ain't get shit. I spent $150. When I added all that shit, it was $150. I didn't get shit but about 4 bags. About 4 Walmart bags, maybe 5. Not half the bottom of the basket, none of that. Enough to fill up about 4 or 5 of them little Walmart bags, $150. Some corn pops, some rice checks, some cereal, milk, stuff like that. And I don't eat a whole lot, so I can imagine what people, I live by myself, what have you, and my son will live with me. I help at his house, that's something different. I'm talking about in my own home, what I bought just for me. No kid living with me, no wife, none of that, just me. $150 for the little knick-knack stuff I bought. So I can only imagine what families are having to spend on groceries when I spend $150 on me, and I eat fun, I eat real strange. Sometimes I might eat once a day, twice a day at the most, stuff like that. I don't eat expensive food. I don't eat out a lot. You know what I'm saying? When I do eat, it don't take much to fill me up. Big as I am, I don't eat much. And I spent $150 at one outing at Walmart. So imagine people with families of 4, wife and kids, what they spending, and you don't get no food stamps and stuff like that. If one person, me by myself, spent $150 on grabbing a few, you remember how you say you go to the grocery store? You're not really going shopping. You're going to grab a few things. Well, me grabbing a few things was $150. I wasn't grocery shopping. I don't grocery shop. I live by myself. I don't have kids living with me. I don't have a wife, nothing like that. So I don't grocery shop. I go grab a few things. Those few things was $150. This can't be happening. And I make decent money. So I can only imagine. Cause it's knocking a hole in my pocket. And I got multiple streams of income. 6-figure income earner. And I'm saying to myself, like, where the hell did that money go? $200-300 gone. At any time, just like that, gone. I'm not a frivolous spender. I'm very frugal. I like to save my money, let my money build up before I buy stuff like this music and stuff like that. I've been buying these speakers, putting them up on the refrigerator, letting them sit. I've been buying this shit for about 2-3 years now. I didn't just go out at one time, just buy up all of my amplifiers. I got 15-inch woofers in the trunk, amplifiers. I got these speakers everywhere. Just 3 years in the making. So, yeah, I'm big boy. You do spend, man. A little bit here, $40 here, $40 here. Anybody that know me know, I've been had these speakers and all this shit. I just got it installed about a month ago. Then had these speakers for about 3 years sitting in my house, buying little pieces at a time. Little pieces at a time. I redid this car over a period of 2019 to now. I didn't just buy the car, drop it in the shop, and run through everything. Let me know when you're finished. I'm big money. No. 2019 till now, it took me to get this car the way it is now. A little bit at a time, working, grinding, no financing, cash for everything. As I had it, as I could afford it. So I'm a frivolous spender. And even I having a hard time trying to figure out how we gonna make it. This can't be happening. Not in America. I'm looking at, as a matter of fact, hold on. I ain't gonna put these people on camera. Y'all done seen homeless folk before. Y'all done seen homeless folk before. I was finna show y'all something. I'm in the business district. I'm not in the ghetto, in the slum where the homeless people used to be. Poor folks and the drug addicts and the people talking to themselves. I'm looking at one dude over there doing karate, and thinking that ain't no opponent in front of him. He doing karate right here. I want to show y'all this, but I'm not gonna, at the sake of content, put folks out here, especially if I ain't paying them. We got a couple of homeless folks sitting right there under the Verizon wireless sign with a fat dog. They have dogs, fat, healthy dogs. He's still standing right there doing karate by himself. I'm trying. These people need help, y'all. You don't know who you're amongst out here walking around in public that should be somewhere in a mental institution. These people that's shooting up these schools and mass shootings and all that type of stuff, and the Democrats want to blame guns. It's the guns. We need to ban these guns. No, you need to open up the mental institutions. This is a mental illness problem. Anxiety, emotional stress, these people snapping. Nobody in their right mind shoot up a school. The Democrat solution is to take up all the guns. It's the assault rifles. But assault rifles been around forever, but school shootings haven't. This is something that's been happening over the last few years. This ain't something we've been dealing with in America. School mass shootings and shooting up crowds. This ain't innocent crowds. It ain't a gang war. It's just some lunatic go shoot up a crowd of innocent people. That hasn't been happening in America. And we've been having assault rifles, high weapon, high magazine, high round guns. We've been had that. Just what's going on now has not always been happening in America. There's something going on, and I can't believe it's happening. But it is. Domestic violence is at an all-time high. The men are losing their minds from not being able to provide for their families, and other reasons. Who knows why? Medication, PTSD. Our government is not taking care of the veterans like they should. So forth and so on. But we got plenty of money for the immigrants. And you got homeless veterans out here with PTSD and other mental illnesses. Look at her sitting over there with her dog. People out here just chilling. Just chilling. Homeless, nowhere to go. Just chilling. Let me go sleep in Big Ward trailer till in the morning till he go to work. I'll sleep in the dumpster over here by Big Ward truck. Hope he don't throw no trash in my crib. I can't believe it's happening. But it's happening. Y'all see it. I see it. I know I'm talking about it, but I don't know what to do. How do we fix it? A lot of us would talk trash about millionaires and billionaires. They can help. They can help people. They can do this and that. Who knows? Who say they don't help? Only 1% of the population are millionaires and billionaires. That's only 1% of millions, hundreds of millions of people. It's not enough for them to save everybody. That's what we have a government for. We paying all these taxes and turn around and they send our money somewhere else and won't even help us with it. I don't care what party it is, the Democrats or the Republicans, the same thing, both parties. Both parties do the same thing. And then they blame each other. That's the game they play. They working together behind the scenes, all of them getting rich. Democrats blame Republicans, Republicans blame Democrats. And then after the session is over, they're out there on the golf course together, smoking cigars. That's what's really happening. That's why I no longer proclaim to be a part of any party. What we gonna do about it? But it's real out here. I'm just sitting here looking, trying to ease my mind. Drop the top. That's one thing. That's one reason I got this car together like this. This is my refuge. I can just get in my car, drop the top, turn the music on and ride. And be totally at peace by myself. Like y'all know I don't have a bunch of no friends, nothing like that. I get in the car and just ride. And relax. But at the same time, while I'm riding, trying to relax, I can't help but to see the trouble that other people are going through. I pull up at the light and look over at somebody, and everybody got the gas face. Everybody looking mad. Everybody looking pissed off. Nobody smiling and happy. Nobody happy. Have you noticed that? Pull up at the light and look around you. And look at how people have a death grip on the steering wheel, looking straight ahead, just mad. And you better not blow your horn at nobody or make a mistake and cut in front of somebody. You might get your car hit up. From people, everybody on edge. Everybody ready to break. Everybody ready to snap. And then you got people out here, like my troll, whatever, picking at grown folks, never knowing what I might be going through. Why you picking on me? Why you nitpicking like a little gnat in my ear? Buzz, big one, I hate you. Big one, you ain't shit. Big one, you a bitch. Big one, you whatever. You never know what might make somebody snap. And you wake up one day and Big Ward right there in front of you with his eyes this big, foaming at the mouth, talking to himself. Well, he done snapped. Cause Big Ward's going through stuff just like everybody else. So it's not wise to be out here effing with people. Cause you never know what people dealing with. What kind of battle they wrestle. Just because they don't broadcast it and tell everybody, you never know what folks dealing with. Be careful who you out here effing with. Share some words. Good advice. Good advice. I remember a time I was in the hood back in the day. And I heard this on a Tupac song. But it happened in real life. I actually saw it. Young dude in the hood slapping a dope fiend around. Pop, 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 pop. Making fun of him, slapping him, talking about him, putting him down. You ain't nothing but an old crackhead. You ain't blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody laughing at him. Except me, I didn't find that funny at all. I said, man, you better leave that dude alone. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. Man, Big Ward ain't nothing but a crackhead. He ain't shit. He shouldn't be smoking that shit. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Dude left. We sitting up there burning. I look up. I'm like, damn, that go, what you call it? He walking kind of fast. Old boy was just talking about him. When he seen the boy walking fast, he thought he was coming to spend some money. So he run his ass over there trying to serve him. The same dude you just got through making fun of. You run over there trying to serve him. Cause you see him walking back fast. He upped that thing on him. Right there in front of everybody. Got him out of here. You up there making fun of a man who feeling hopeless. That gave up on life, and you up there playing with him. I saw that day, which I already knew, but that taught me even more that day. Don't mess with nobody. No matter how low they may be, no matter how weak you think they are, don't mess with people. You never know what they're going through. That dope fiend, crackhead, whatever you want to call them, came back. Who even knew crackhead had iron? Had fire. Most of them sell their fire. He got some fire from somewhere, came back, and handled his business. Dude was just, man, everybody running. Sat there and watched him, came back. Just like Pac say, dude got smoked by a fiend. blind to the reality of a broken man's dream. You don't know what people going through out here while you out here playing, messing with folks, talking about folks, hating on folks. People out here going through it. Not just you. Not just me. Just about everybody out here going through something. So be patient with people. Be understanding. Keep your distance. Leave folks alone. Don't get into no arguments, no confrontations with folks. It's real out here in the field. Be careful out here, y'all. Get it, got it, good. Bye.